don't really need it. Morning, this is Mina. I've got Haley with me for a Vinyasa flow class. You might need a blanket or a block as a prop. We're going to start in a kneeling position. So, bringing your hips down to the tops of your heels and resting comfortably there, maybe with your toes tucked or untucked. If that doesn't feel good, this is where you would use a block or a blanket. You can place a blanket underneath you and sit on it, or maybe take some distance between your feet and then find the level of your book or block and come to rest on that. And if this position doesn't feel good for you, find another seated position that does work. So we'll start on our shins. We'll take a shoulder roll, taking the shoulders up to the ears and then rolling them back and down. Let your hands rest comfortably in your lap. We'll take a cleansing breath together. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. I'm going to work on a style of breathing today. It's called Sahiti Kumbhaka Pranayama. Sahiti means literature. Kumbhaka means retention. And pranayama is the practice of breath control. So we're going to focus on obviously inhaling and exhaling, as we do always in a Vinyasa class. We move with our breath, oftentimes skating over the space between the breaths. So practicing this Kumbhaka style of breathing is going to draw our attention toward that retention of the breath, holding it at the top of the inhale and then holding it again at the bottom of the exhale. I will offer you a count if that doesn't feel good, if this makes you feel anxious or uncomfortable. You can go back to an Ujjayi style of breathing, which is just breathing in and out through your nose, funneling the breath through the back of your throat. And the count I'm going to offer you is an inhale of 4. You'll hold your breath at the top for 4 counts. Exhale 4 counts, and then hold your breath at the bottom for 4 counts. Are you ready to try this? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue in this way on your own, feeling maybe that tightness in your chest at the top of the breath as you await your next exhale. And then feeling that sense of emptiness at the bottom, that hollowness, that space within the body as you await your next inhale. Keep filling up with the breath and then letting everything go on the exhale. We'll do this 2 more times. Yourself back to an Ujjayi style of breath, where you continue to breathe in and out through your nose. We'll just open our eyes as we bring our hands together in prayer, and we're just going to interlace the fingers, extending only the index fingers, bringing the left thumb over the right for this Kali Mudra Seal. So I'm just going to take a step closer so you can see that the index fingers are extended and my left thumb is crossed over my right. So we're going to come back to this Kali Mudra Seal throughout our practice today. Kali is a Hindu goddess representing empowerment, fearlessness, and courage. In life, when faced with change, or transformation. This is my dog, Layla. You might find resistance in the body and the mind to whatever that change is. As we're on our mat and we explore different asanas, poses, you might experience resistance to that pose. And a lot of times the tendency is to back off. And I would say if you're experiencing pain, that's a good suggestion to back off. But sometimes a minimal amount of discomfort is okay. Maybe that's exactly where you need to be to free to let go of that discomfort within. We're going to embrace this Kali Mudra throughout our practice. It's said that if you hold this mudra for even 10 minutes, you can experience the benefits of it. A feeling of empowerment, courage, energy. So we'll work with this seal as we continue to work on our breathing. When you inhale, just have you press through your shins and your tops of your feet to draw a line up the chakras. So we'll start at our root chakra. We'll draw a line all the way up to our crown chakra as we come to kneel tall. When we exhale, let's let go of that mudra and just let the hands float down to the side. As you do that, float your hips back down to your heels. Maybe tuck your chin to your chest and feel a roundness in your back. We'll bring that mudra back, left thumb over right, index fingers extended. Inhale, draw a line through your chakras, opening up that line of energy. Maybe taking a little back bend at the top. As you exhale, pulling the belly in, letting go of the connection, finding the earth, chin to your chest. Again, 2 more times. Inhale, opening up through your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Exhaling, sending that energy and letting it surround you. 1 more time. Inhale, Kali Mudra Seal, open up. Feel your chest lift, gaze lift. When you exhale, float back down. And then we'll just come to a neutral position with a nice long spine. We'll rock forward to our hands and knees. So your wrists are going to be right in line with underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Let's inhale for a long spine here. When you exhale, press into your hands to round the spine to find cat pose. Tuck your chin, tailbone's tucked under. Inhale, this time drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chest, cow pose. We'll keep flowing through your cat to cow pose. So inhale, gaze lifts, chest lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, dome the spine, round through the back. 2 more times, follow your breath. Inhale, feel that energy flowing as you warm up through your spine, finding all the energy you need for your practice today. Taking other organic movements is amazing, whatever your body's calling you to do. Take it. We'll all meet in a neutral spine, and on an inhale, we'll lift your right leg back. So left arm's going to go forward, right arm's going to go back. Inhale, stretch and find length here. See if you can keep your neck long so the crown of your head is reaching away from your back foot's heel. Pull your belly into your spine. Engage the back of your leg so that leg can stay lifted strong. Another inhale here, and when you exhale, take your arm out wide to the side, your arm out to the side. Let's hold it here. Feel the engagement through your core, your hip, to hold that leg out there. We'll let that leg float down as your hand floats down. Hide your heel behind your toe. I can scoot over for you, Haley. Let's make some room. So our heel is hidden behind the toes. We're just going to walk our hands toward the knee. So now we're kneeling, and you can rest your shin down and the top of your foot down. Find that Kali Mudra Seal, left thumb over right, index finger extended. Let's draw that line up through the chakras. And then when you exhale, this time we're going to lower and come halfway down. So Kali is oftentimes depicted with a sword of freedom. On the inhale, you can find a back bend. When you exhale, think of slicing through any negativity within you, letting it go. Inhale, light. Exhale, darkness. Inhale, create space in the body for all that is good. Exhale, slice it away, anything that does not serve you. Inhale, come up through center. Let's hold it here, nice and tall and lifted. and we're gonna take a side bend to your right. So towards your extended leg. Inhale, come through center, and we'll exhale, take that side body stretch the other direction. We'll do that one more time. Inhale through center, side stretch towards your extended leg. Come back through center on an inhale, exhale over to the other side. Bringing your hands back through center on an inhale, you'll exhale and return back towards your tabletop. We're just going to take a child's pose here, so it's going to be awkward with that leg extended. You might feel more comfortable tucking that bottom foot. Otherwise, just settle into your child's pose. Notice that you're not feeling a stretch on the inside of that right leg. You can scoot that foot further away from you. Maybe your forehead comes to connect with the mat. Maybe a block underneath you. Slowly pressing yourself back up to your table. You're going to extend that leg out to the side body and then directly behind you. Find those hips square to the mat, to the earth. Lift your chest and heart. See if you can lift your leg a little bit more, and then slowly lower that foot behind you with a long leg, and just take some movement front to back. Find that stretch underneath your foot, around your heel, your Achilles, your calf. We'll just slowly draw that knee back in, back to tabletop, and when you're set up, you can lift your left leg behind you, your right arm long, and find spinal balance here. Notice if you're dropping your head or maybe arching it, try to find a long neck, one long line through that body. Inhale, stay strong. Exhale, stay here. On your next inhale, find more length. When you exhale, go ahead and take that leg out to the letting your hand float down. You can let your leg float down, and then go ahead and hide your foot right behind your toes. So we'll walk the hands in. We'll find balance here. Maybe your back toes are tucked. We'll inhale that Kali Mudra Seal all the way up. Maybe a little back bend. When you exhale, we'll lower halfway down, imagining anything that stands in your way. Sometimes that's you. Stepping out of your own way so that you can experience life, all the good things around you. One more time. On an inhale, sweep your hands high. As you exhale, take that side bend towards your extended leg, keeping your spine in one long line. Maybe taking a gaze up this time. Inhale, coming through center. We'll exhale to the other side. Same thing, maybe your gaze lifts, opening up through your chest and shoulder. Inhale, come through center. We'll exhale over. Do this one more time, each direction. Making sure to stay lifted and open through your chest. We'll find that flow the other direction. On your next inhale, come through center. When you exhale, fold over and find your awkward child's pose. So your foot tucked or maybe top of the foot flat, whatever feels good for you. Feel this back body stretch from your fingertips through the length of your arms, all the way down through to your low back, around your outer hip. Feeling that inner thigh stretch on your left side. Working your way back toward tabletop. We're going to press into the hands to lift the leg to find that strength. Seeing if you're not opening your hips up, lift your leg with the strength of your hip, your glutes, and then send that leg behind you. Hold it there, square off your hips, pull your belly in, then go ahead and lower that leg behind you, and let's take some movement front to back. Resetting your knees back underneath you. We're gonna take it from tabletop to downward facing dog. A step forward, your feet a step back. Find space and length in the body. Feeling that stretch from your heels all the way up through to your hips. And then sending energy back down from your hips all the way down to your heels. On an inhale, lift your both heels high. When you exhale, come forward into a high plank pose and hold. So just adjust your hand positioning here, your feet, so your whole body's engaged. Neck is long, shoulders are back and down, inner arms shining toward each other, belly's pulled in, hips are lifted, quads engaged, sending energy through to the back of your heels. Stay tall here in this pose. Inhale here, and then exhale, your hips come high, your heels descend, downward facing dog. Let's just flow through that. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times. On your next inhale, come forward into your high plank. You can hug your elbows into your body, lower to your knees if you need to, lower all the way down. Hands are underneath your chest and shoulders, tops of your feet are flat on the mat. Inhale and find a cobra. We'll walk your hands about an inch back, and inhale, find a bigger cobra. Exhale takes you back down. Your next inhale, walk your hands an inch back, and another maybe bigger cobra yet. Bringing yourself back down, we'll bring the hands right underneath the chest and shoulders. Tuck the toes, press up to your knees or to your feet to find plank. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Let it go. Taking your gaze to the top of the mat, walk your feet till you get to your fold. Your feet are about hip width apart. Let your head hang heavy, maybe finding ragdoll, connecting elbow to elbow. Finding some movement, whatever feels good. There's a bend in your knees. You can always bend one, straighten the other. We'll let your hands go so your hands can float down to your blocks or the mat. We'll float up to a halfway lift so your hands might float to your shins. Create length in that back body. See if you can roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Stay nice and long and lifted. We'll exhale, hinging from the hips, bending the knees as much as you need back into your fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale and fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep your hands high overhead. Find that Kali Mudra Seal overhead. So you're interlacing your left thumb over your right, index fingers extended, palms coming together. Inhale, find a back bend here. Really press into your feet. You exhale, come back through center, and let's slice away anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, keep what is good. Exhale, let go of those negative thoughts. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let them go. Inhale. Exhale, just one more time. Inhale, bring in the light. Exhale, let go of darkness. On your next inhale, bring your hands through center. We'll exhale to your right for a side body stretch. Nice and long. Inhale, come through center. Exhale the other direction. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, another back bend. So like you're drawing a line with your index fingers. Then exhale, bringing it back all the way into your fold. Draw your navel into your spine, hinging at your hips. You can let go of your clasp. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step back to your plank. Inhale, come forward on your toes. Exhale, lower to your knees or all the way down. Inhale, find cobra. Exhale, press up to your knees or your feet. We'll all find downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a look forward, get to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale, with your Kali, sword of freedom. Exhale, anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, come up. This time take a side bend to your left. Inhale, come up. Taking a side bend to your right. Maybe feeling a little more free here. Inhale, come through center. Let's take a back bend, drawing a line with those index fingers. Exhale your way into your fold. Draw your navel into your spine. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, find your plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, find cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to flow through that 2 more times, adding in what you like, taking out what you don't. You can always stay in downward facing dog or maybe come to a child's pose with your knees apart, toes together. So 2 more times through. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Kali Mudra Seal. Exhale away anything that doesn't serve you by coming forward. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, come up through center, side bend to your left. Inhale, come up through center. Take that back bend. Pull the belly in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow your way. Step back, jump back. Follow your breath. Let it be your guide. Take what you need. We'll all meet in downward facing dog for a breath. Take a look forward. Inhale, get to the top of your mat and fold. Another inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands overhead. Kali Mudra Seal. Exhale away anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale to your left this time. Inhale, come through center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, take your back bend. Inhale, you come through center. You exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your way back. Find your plank, find your flow. If you're ready for upward facing dog, your quads are suspended. You're balancing on your hands and tops of your feet. We'll stay here in downward facing dog for another round of breath. Inhale, lift your right leg high so your 5 right toes are pointing down. Exhale, tuck that knee to your nose so it comes right underneath you, round the spine like you did in your cat pose. Inhale, send the leg high. Exhale, tuck. Try to make a connection, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift. One more time. This time, hold that connection, knee to your nose, and then take a look forward. Step that foot through. Low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest, your heart. Exhale, lower your back knee down. So the tops of the back foot are flat. Inhale, you can find length here and just stay with a connection, or maybe float your hands to your quadriceps, your hips, or all the way up for that Kali Mudra Seal. Inhale here. When you exhale, take a side bend to your right, so towards your whatever leg's in front. Inhale, come through center. Really hug your inner thighs together and then take that side bend the other direction. So you're really grounded through your feet, strong legs. We'll do that one more time. Your inhale brings you center. Your exhale takes you over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Inhale, come through center. This time, exhale. Let go of your clasp, but your hands frame your foot. Go ahead and tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, and find a low lunge here. We're going to start to twist, so you'll go to your right. Right arm's going to rest on the top of your quad, maybe come to your hip or all the way up. So you're pressing into your left hand, staying grounded through your right foot, back heel's lifted, opening up through your chest and shoulders. Maybe cactusing that arm at the top to find a bigger chest-shoulder stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale, come forward. Take your flow, or you can just stay in downward facing dog. When you get there, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts, all 5 toes pointed down. Exhale, tuck that knee to your nose, round the spine. Inhale, send that left leg high. Exhale, tuck, knee to nose. Really trying to make a connection. One more time. This time, hold it in. Take a look forward. Step that foot between your hands. Create length in that body. One long line of energy. Inhale, the chest lifts, the heart lifts. Exhale, lower the back knee down. Untuck the tops of that right foot. Your next inhale finds Vinyasa, so your hands can float to your quads, to your hips, all the way up, your Kali Mudra Seal. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, towards your left. So really hugging your inner thighs toward each other to stay stable and balanced. Inhale through center and exhale the other direction. We'll do that one more time each way. Letting the breath be your guide, taking what you need, leaving what you don't. Your next inhale brings you center. When you exhale, go ahead and let go of the clasp. Hands frame the foot. Back foot tucks under, back knee lifts. Let's twist the lunge. So you just start dropping your right ribs down, left ribs lift. Hand can rest, quad, hip, or up. Staying grounded through that front foot. Keep finding a bigger twist, maybe cactusing the arm, lifting the chest, the heart, finding that shoulder opening stretch. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, step back, find your plank. Take your flow. You'll inhale, walk forward. Exhale, maybe lowering halfway. Inhale for your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, get to the top of your mat. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Back to your strong, powerful, fearless self. Continuing to find that Kali Mudra Seal throughout our flow. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your flow or just meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts, 5 toes pointed down. Exhale, take that knee to your nose. We'll do this 3 times, so follow your breath. This time, step it through. Back to your Anjaneyasana. So you're going to lower the back knee down. Find that Kali Mudra Seal. Back toes are untucked if it feels good. Inhale, find a back bend here. Exhale, we're going to take that sword of freedom and slice through anything that doesn't serve you. 2 more times. Inhale. Let it go. On this next time, inhale, stay lifted, nice and strong. With your sword of freedom charging up toward the sky, you're going to charge there yourself. So tuck your back 5 toes under. Pick up your back knee. Crescent lunge here. Staying strong and grounded through your front foot. Inhale here as you exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, forward fold. Stop about halfway. So you're really feeling the length from your sword of freedom all the way to your back foot's heel, pulling your belly in, maintaining this lift. Another inhale to find length. When you exhale, go ahead and fold over that base leg. You'll inhale to a 3-legged dog, so your right leg extends behind you. You can keep it lifted as you flow. You can decide to just come to downward facing dog. It's your way. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. 5 toes are down. Tuck, knee to your nose, round the spine 3 times. Following your breath. 1 more time. This time, step that foot through. Low lunge. Getting back to that Anjaneyasana, your back knee lowers. Find your sword. Take it overhead. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, confidence. Exhale, fear. Inhale, love. Exhale, hate. 1 more. On your next inhale, come up. Exhale, take a side bend to your left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, coming through center. Stay here, stay tall, stay strong. Tuck your back toes under. Back knee lifts. Find engagement in that back leg to lift. You're strong, you're powerful. You can do anything. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, hinge at your hips to fold over that base leg. So your core's engaged. You're holding you up. Reaching from your sword of freedom to your back foot's heel. It's 1 long line. Inhale again. Exhale, forward fold over your leg. 3-legged dog, left leg's back. Take your flow, Ekapada Chaturanga, or finding your own way to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a look forward, get to the top of your mat. Holding. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, lower. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, bring your hands together to your heart center. Back to your strong and powerful self. There's nothing you can't do. Finding a little balance in this next sequence. Inhale, sweep your hands overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back through your flow or right to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. This time square your hips, stack them so you're right over your left. Bend that right knee, take your heel down to the earth, your knee up to the sky. Pressing into your right hand the same as you are the left. See if you can twist and find a big hip opening stretch. Gaze underneath your armpit, your right armpit. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time tuck, knee to nose. Same thing, 3 times through. Maybe making a connection, knee to your nose, really pulling the belly in to connect. This time, knee to your nose, then step that foot through. Inhale, crescent, all the way up. Find your sword of freedom. Inhale, all that is good. Exhale, all that is not. 2 more. This time, hold your sword of freedom up over your head, staying nice and strong and grounded. We're going to find warrior 3 here. You can step your back foot in and keep a kickstand behind you as you forward fold, maintain connection, or go ahead and press into that right foot, really grounded, left to right, front to back. Neck is long, reaching everything forward as much as you are everything back. Hips square to the earth. Warrior 3, you are strong. You're powerful. You're fearless. We're going to keep this right foot open. You're going to step back and open up your left foot to find star. So you're facing the side of your mat. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Both feet are pointed outward. Inhale here. When you exhale, come to your squat so your knees are reaching towards your pinky toes. I'm taking that Kali Mudra Seal right down in front of the body. Haley's going to keep facing sideways. I'm just going to turn toward you so you can see what's happening here. It's a 3-part inhale to a 1-part exhale. On the inhale, you're going to draw that line up your chakras from your root, your sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, all the way up to your crown. When you get to the top, you'll let go, take another inhale. You'll bring it back down, join, find your Kali Mudra Seal at the bottom, take another inhale. By now there's breath retention going on. You'll exhale, hinging forward and slice through what doesn't serve you. When you do that, you're going to have an open mouth, tongue out exhale. So we'll try this. I'll cue you through it. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms open. Inhale, Kali Mudra Seal. Up again, breath retention, hinge forward. Let it go. I'm going to do it with you because it's fun. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, they're open. Inhale again, breath retention, let it go. Inhale, 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 let go of what doesn't serve you. Inhale, find your 5-pointed star, open it up. Spin your back toes so your back foot finds a 90-degree. It's in line with the back of your mat. Your front toes are forward, it's warrior 2. So your front foot heel bisects your back foot arch. Draw that knee towards your pinky toe on that right leg. Gaze over your right fingers. Draw a line from your right fingertips to your right shoulder and then all the way out through to your left fingertips. One long line of energy. Dividing your body weight evenly front to back. Stay tall, stay lifted from the crown of your head. Your shoulders are open, your hips are open, your gaze is forward. Visualizing anything you desire, it's possible. Spin your palm, inhale, reverse your warrior, exhale. Another inhale here, When you exhale, cartwheel your arms down to pick up that back heel so you're in a lunge. Step back into a three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga. Or right to downward facing dog. We'll do the same sequence on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. This time stack your hips, one on top of the other. Left heel pointed down, left knee pointed up. Pressing evenly, left hand, right hand. Gaze underneath your armpit. See if you can take a bigger hip opener here. Twist just a little more. Inhale, three-legged dog. Square the hips. Exhale, tuck, knee to your nose 3 times. Really trying to hollow out through the middle, tucking, maybe making a connection this time. One more time. Bring that foot to step through. Inhale, your crescent. Back heel stays lifted. You're long, you're strong. Kali Mudra, sword of freedom. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale. Away anything that doesn't serve you. Keeping only what is good. Inhale. Keep your arms lifted. Find strength, find length in the body. You're going to float right into Warrior 3, maybe deciding to kickstand and fold over. It's your way. Back toes are pointed down. Reaching as far forward as you are back. Hips are square. Base leg is strong. Telling yourself you can do anything. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your next inhale, spin open into your star. Stand proud, stand strong. Exhale, prayer squat. And then come right through. Create that Kali Mudra Seal low. Your tailbone's tucked under. 3-part breath. Inhale, hands high. Inhale, open it. Inhale, bring them back together. And then exhale, tongue out, hinge forward. Again. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, they're open. Inhale, they're back down. Breath retention. Hinge, slice it away. Inhale. Inhale. Hold. Let it go. One more on your own. Inhale back to your star, nice and tall and strong. Spinning your back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat, your front toes forward, settle into your Warrior 2 here. Set it up. Line up your front foot so it divides your back heel. Your front knee reaching towards your pinky toe. Belly's drawn in, hips are open, shoulders are open. One long line of energy. You're centered. Gaze is over your front fingertips. Visualize anything you desire. Spin your palm, send it out into the universe. The universe will bring it forth. Reverse your warrior. Stay here for a round of breath. Inhale, stretch it. Take your flow. Left foot high. Keep it there. Or not. Always your way. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a look forward. Get to the top of your mat. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow your way. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, tuck knee to nose and then step that foot through. Inhale, crescent. Kali Mudra Seal. Inhale here, exhale, float. Stay balanced, stay strong. We'll inhale our way up, balancing on one leg, Tadasana right here. So your left leg's lifted. You can take an extension, maybe finding length on that left leg. We're gonna bend that knee again and this time open it up. So opening up through the hip, finding tree pose here, a connection, maybe kickstanding at your calf. Or for me, letting go to find that perfect spot. No matter where you go in life, you can flow with it. Letting go of resistance, finding the flow. Inhale, find length. Exhale, take a side stretch to your right. Take your time, finding balance. Inhale through it again. Inhale through center, maybe this time finding a bigger side body stretch. Coming through center, taking it the other direction. We'll all inhale center and then come out of this the same way you came in. So standing strong in your tree, let go of that connection of your foot to draw that knee back to center. Then float through warrior three. And then find your lunge. So step way back, hands connect. We're gonna pick up that right leg for three-legged dog and hold it lifted. This time we're gonna find that hip opener one more time. So you can stay right here. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, take that knee to your same arm. Right knee, right tricep. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoulder and holding it to take that right foot across the body to find pigeon. So maybe your shin is parallel with the mat, foot flexed. Maybe not. It's your body, your hips, your way. So I'm really engaging through that back leg, long and strong. So if your foot's collapsing one way or the other, line up your toes right to your heels. We're gonna stay lifted for a minute. We're gonna get almighty and powerful here. So come up to your fingertips. And maybe this isn't for you. Feel the engagement of the back bodies to stay lifted. Feel the work in the core as you sweep your Kali sword of freedom overhead. There's a big back bend here. If this doesn't feel good, you're holding yourself. Stay tall, stay strong. And then as you exhale, you're gonna come forward, making a connection with the mat whenever you feel you need to, and bringing yourself down to settle into it. So you have your blocks, you have your fists coming into your pigeon, your hip opener. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. And just 1 more. Walking your hands back in towards you. Find length in the spine. Pull the belly in to tuck your back toes under. Find that lunge, then three-legged dog back to your hip opener. Maybe making it a little bigger and flipping it over for a wild thing. Reaching your arm overhead, pressing either through the ball mound of that right foot or maybe your whole foot. Bump those hips up. Another inhale here, and then when you exhale, right to your Ekapada Chaturanga, your Vinyasa flow, or just meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Go ahead and stack your. Inhale yourself to a one-legged Tadasana. Finding balance here, maybe extending that leg forward, feeling your left leg high, three-legged dog to your hip opener. Stay here. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tuck 3 times in, knee to the same elbow, tricep, and shoulder. Every time you tuck it in, trying to get just a little higher up that arm, creating more space, activating the core. I'll just flip that left foot over and find pigeon here. So squaring your hips off, leveling them out. Maybe your shin is parallel to the front of the mat with your foot flexed. Maybe your heel's underneath you like mine is. Whatever's happening in your body, it's where you're at. Maybe feeling some resistance and you just breathe into it. Finding some length through your spine, maybe kickstanding yourself a little taller. Is your back leg straight from your hip all the way through to your toes? So you'll use that connection to let go to find your Kali Mudra Seal. Inhale here for your strong and beautiful self. As you exhale, you just hinge at the hips and just reach, reach, reach forward, letting go whenever you need to make a connection to find your pigeon. Coming into that as much as you'd like, forearms. Just letting your body relax. Keep revisiting your hips, making sure that you're not tilted, that your hips are finding even. Two more rounds of breath here. walking your hands in towards you. Press, tuck your toes, press that leg into a lunge, three-legged dog to your hip opener, maybe to wild thing, flip it over. On the ball mound of your foot or your whole foot, really lift, reach. Another inhale here. When you exhale, your Vinyasa flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Taking your whole body weight forward, you're going to just evenly distribute it front to back to find your plank. Hugging your elbows in towards your body, you're going to lower all the way down, dropping to your knees if you need to. Making that Kali Mudra Seal over together, the ankles, inner thighs. Lifting upper body or lower body or both. Inhale, lift and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Maybe folding your hands underneath you, taking your gaze one direction. Bringing your spine back to neutral, letting it relax. Centering your head, finding that Kali Mudra Seal, zipping up your legs, inhaling legs or arms or both. Lift and hold. Keep breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drawing your hands back to create a pillow. Your gaze goes the other direction. Whatever you did on the other side, you're evening out. Feeling your back relax. Go ahead and press back into child's pose. So your knees are apart, your hips are back over your heels. Rocking forward, let's come to a seated position. Ah, the great outdoors. This is perfect, Haley, because we're going to do some chanting. And that is not a part of my daily practice, but we're going to have some fun here. Stack your right leg over your left to find fire log pose or double pigeon. Be careful with this. Honor your body. If it doesn't feel good, maybe you're only crossing over one leg. So I'm going to start out with my right leg on top. Your feet are flexed. So you're stacking your heel over your knee and the other knee over your heel. So you're making like a box. And this is fire log pose or pigeon, engaging your feet to protect your knees. Kali Mudra, sword of freedom, comes back. This time we're going to use it to open up our energy chakras again through the midline of the body. We're going to say the word Sat, S-A-T. You'll use this whole opening to say Sa. When you get to the top, you're going to let the tip of your tongue meet the roof of your mouth to make that T sound. Then you'll let go and let all that energy flow around you. And you'll say Nam. So you're going to say Sat Nam, using the full length of the movement to chant. Take a deep breath in. And here we go. Sat Nam. 2 more times. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Taking your right leg and bringing it towards your left inner thigh. You're going to find Janushirshasana here, your one-legged fold. So you're getting a hip opener on the right side and you're really squaring off. Your foot's flexed on this left side in line with your hips. And you're going to lift, find length, and then fold over that leg. But also feeling this amazing length in the whole back of the leg through your outer hip, your glutes, your whole back body. Inhale for length. Exhale to take it a little further. You can take this left leg and draw your foot back and find half Lord of the Fishes pose. If your hip pops up, then maybe invite that leg to go back long again. Using this left arm as your kickstand, right arm as your kickstand. Your left arm reaches over your foot. Find the outside of your arm to the outside of your leg. Using that connection to kickstand, sit a little taller and twist through the entirety of your spine. Making sure to not hold your breath, continue breathing. We'll inhale to come center and then extend those legs out nice and long for a seated forward fold. Hashimoto Tanasana. So inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Heart leads the way. Crown of your head reaching towards the top of your feet. Same thing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale for length. Exhale to find a deeper expression of this pose. Maybe continually walking your hands more forward. Maybe using that bind to draw your elbows out. To take your crown of your head towards your feet. Walking yourself back up, we're going to take the left leg on top of the right for your double pigeon fire log pose. So very tight hips over here. Just honor your body, see what you can do, and whatever it is you can do is amazing. Remembering that you can always extend that right leg long and just cross that one leg on top. Your knees over your heel is over your knees. Both feet are flexed. Kali, sword of freedom, we chant Sat Nam. 3 times through, we're going to really feel the sound vibration open up through our energy chakras and then release that energy field all around our body as you say Nam. Sat Nam meaning I am truth, experiencing the truth of who you are as you do this. Inhale deeply. Sat. Slowly extending your right leg long, your left foot comes inside your inner thigh. Sit bones are evenly connected. Square off to your long leg. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. So your shoulders are square to that hip. Finding length. At first, maybe experiencing this tension, this resistance in your muscles to letting go. Eventually realizing it does let go. Your mind lets go, your body follows. Inhale for length. Exhale. Walking your hands back in, taking your left leg across your right, ground down through your left foot, keeping that position or maybe half forward of the fishes, driving that heel closer towards you, feeling that connection, both of your sit bones, ground down through your left, reach your right arm overhead, and take that twist, outer arm, outer leg, making a connection. Start twisting from the base of your spine and then all the way up. Follows over your back shoulder. Same thing, just continuously letting go as you feel your body moving more and more. Slowly unwinding, come back through center. Find our seated fold here. Inhaling to sit really tall. Both legs extended long. Hinging at your hips. Pull your belly in. And exhale, fold. Every inhale, get a little taller. Every exhale, sink a little more deeply into it. to a seated position. Take your feet right underneath you so your knees are bent. Roll your shoulders down your back to find length in the body. Bring your Kali Sword of Freedom back. You can stay here with your feet grounded. We're going to twist towards your right. Bring it back through center and twist towards your left. Like you're cleaning out an old closet here. If there's any last remaining cobwebs, sweep them away. If it feels good, maybe deciding to lift one leg as you sweep that direction and then the other. If it feels good, maybe lifting both. Moving slowly and with control. We'll sweep it over for 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe finding straighter legs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maybe holding your Kali Mudra Seal, or maybe your legs as you recline back. You're going to lower down. Your feet can connect with the mat. Arms are long, legs are long. Maintaining your Kali Mudra, Sword of Freedom. Reach through your toes, through your fingertips. Inhale here. As you exhale, the feet go to the right, the arms go to the right. Inhale, coming back through center and over to your left, other side. Inhale, coming back through the center, hugging your both knees in towards your chest, curling your shoulders up off your mat. Let your feet fall wide and your knees come inward. Take your arms and you can practice or tee them out. And let's take some movement to your right, to your left, to your right. And this time hold them to your left. Take a twist. Gaze goes to the right. Maybe taking your left foot outside your right leg. Finding that stretch through your IT band, your outer hip. Keeping your both shoulders connected. You're going to come back through center and find your windshield wiper knees again. You're going to go over to your left, to your right, to your left, and then hold to your right this time. Gaze to the left. Maybe taking your right foot outside your left leg. For a deeper stretch. Shoulders connected to the earth. Breathe. Bringing your legs back in through center. We'll hug the knees one more time, curling up into a ball of yarn here. Shoulders are lifted. Compressing your hips, squeezing those knees in towards your chest. We'll slowly release, unrolling your spine back down. Take your legs to long, take your arms to long. Let your feet fall open, let your palms spin open. Let the earth hold you here in your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Connecting to all the feelings, all the flow of energy, feeling how much more smoothly the breath is flowing through your body, feeling the energy flow from within and then out through your extremities. Letting the earth hold you. Feeling peaceful and restful, but there's nothing left to do. That you're exactly where you need to be. Slowly bringing your awareness back to your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes, your hands and feet. Finding some movement, arms and legs. Drawing your knees in towards your chest. And falling over to one side of your body and staying there for a breath. Using your top arm to press your body back up. Take your time and let your head be the last thing that comes up. Find a nice seated position. Bring your hands back to your Kali Mudra Seal. Left thumb over right, index fingers extended. Bring it to your heart center. Knowing that this inner strength is with you always. If we take the time to turn and look inward, we can find infinite opportunities, infinite possibilities. We are fearless. We are powerful. We can do anything. Bring forth your desires toward the universe and let the universe guide you every step of the way. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. I'll definitely have to learn my neighbor's lawn mowing schedule. But thank you so much. Have an awesome day. And you're on.